Hello! Welcome back to my closet. I feel like that's how I start all my videos now. I have been wanting to kind of make over part of this room in a more vintage antique style. I have an antique captain's desk, and I have a lot of antiques that I want to style it with, but I really haven't gotten around to it. It's just stuff everywhere, and what I'm looking at now is a state. Anyway, this is the direction that you usually see when I'm filming, but I'm going to turn around and show you what I'm talking about. So this is my desk. I did a desk clean out video, and trust me, it is cleaned out from what it was. But this is the captain's desk, which has got a lot of stuff around it. There is a TV, but this is the shelves I'm talking about. Sorry, that's like an old costume, and anyway. They're put up by me, which means not well, trying to find studs and stuff like that, and it's not pretty. It's just like, you know, hardware from Kent, and so I want to make this look more aesthetically pleasing. So I have these things. I have a lot of antiques. So I have these like little bottles and this little duck, which had cards inside. Kids are playing outside. My window's open. Sorry about that. I have this antique alarm clock, some lamps. I have this old picture of my dad, which is very cool, from 1956. I have this picture with, this is a family member, but I actually don't know who it is. And I have these little battery operated mini lights that I can put around, and I also have these puck lights that I was thinking of sticking under the shelf. Anyway, I have another lamp there. I have a ton of vintage books that I want to use, so I'm going to kind of do this in a kind of a vintage aesthetic. I'm also in a huge Harry Potter moment again. I go through phases, but since quarantine I've been rereading all the books. Anyway, so I really wanted to kind of put that kind of vintage Harry Potter kind of Hogwarts vibe to it as well. So I'm gonna head to the thrift store and see what else I can find that's more. I have a lot of books, so I don't need books, but I might find, if I can find like picture books so I can rip pages out. I'm not really sure yet. And I'll take Henry with me. So we're also going to hit up the dollar store because I have to get something for my camera. And yeah, so let's go. So I had a very quick trip into the thrift store, and I found a couple of things, but I think with what I have, I should be able to make it work. Okay, so we just got home, and I'll show you what I got for my shelves. It's actually something that I saw when I was there last time, and it was still there, so I bought them. It was a sign. So everything's all wrapped up in paper, but see if I can undo this one-handed. I don't know if you saw my other vlog, but I saw these teacups, and they had USA stamped on the bottom. I don't know what the pattern is or anything, but I thought they were very pretty. So there's two of them, and I think I might use the two matching ones as opposed to the two odd ones. Either that or Violet really wanted teacups. So there's that. So I got two of those. That's the saucers. Aren't they pretty? So I got those. And the other thing, which is what I picked up first that I really like, is just a little dish with a cover. But I just thought this looked really like Harry Potter-ish, you know, like the tapestries and stuff like that. And I just thought this was really cool. Anyway, that's the cover. And this is the dish. Made in Japan for decorative purposes only. Do not use for food use, may poison food. Good to know. Although, yeah. Anyway. I thought that was beautiful. Okay, so I haven't picked up the camera in a few days. It has been hot as the bejesus, and I didn't want to do anything upstairs in my closet here. So I didn't touch my whole shelf setup that I was working on. So I'm going to try it now. It's still hot, but not as the bejesus. Yes. Okay, so this is what I'm working with. I don't know if you remember, but I'll show you again. There we go. So these are the shelves that I want to do something with. And I have all of these lovely antique thingies. Not that crap down there, but old pictures and postcards. And this little thing came out of my grandfather's house. It's a little box with the blue boy on it and these little leather books. I thought they were so cute. This is Mother Goose. And that one is A Child's Garden of Verses by Stevenson. Anyway, they're these sweet little tiny leather books, and I've kept them in there since I was a kid, but anyway, I don't know how I'm going to use it. And I got Ducky there and all this stuff, so I'm going to see if I can do something that's kind of vintage, Harry Potter, I don't know, something. I also have some cloths I'm going to put down so they hang over a little bit so it doesn't look as, you know, crappy. Okay, so I'm going to go iron those cloths actually first. Okay, so now I got the cloth ironed. I'm going to clear this off. I just took this box down and realized it was full of old pictures. This is my grandparents and my aunt and my dad. And that's my dad. This one is way too long, so I try to fold it over, but I don't know if that's going to make for weird laying of things on it, but anyway. And that one is the one with the flowers on it, but I think that's fine. So at least it makes it a little bit less I'm from Kent kind of shelves. Anyway, let's see what else I can do with this. Okay, so far I have some of my great-grandfather's books and music. This is actually from 1910. I'm not sure how I'm going to design all this. I also have some really old newspaper, so I'm going to see what I can do with that too. Just to start. Alright, my hair's crazy because it's soaking wet. Anyway, this is what I've got so far. I've got some books and my little alarm clock, teacup. I put one of the vintage newspapers. It's from 1937. It's a St. John's newspaper. And up here, I feel like I need something more on the wall, but I'll figure that out. And I need something like as a book end on that side, but I don't have one. I'll see what I can do there. A little duck up there, some teacups, but there's definitely needs something behind there. But anyway, this is kind of the vibe that I was going for, but somebody is using a chainsaw next door, so that's awesome. that's it. I'm really super happy how it turned out. I still might tweak a few things, but that's it. So I am warm and sweaty and sticky now. So I'm going to give up being up here in my little closet and go outside. Thanks for watching. I hope you are having great weather where you are. And if you're looking to see what else I'm going to be up to, do subscribe. I'm going to be doing some vlogs, and I'm kind of looking forward to doing a little bit more on the vintage side of things around here. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.